Hello everyone, my name is Vicente Aguiló and I'm the creative director of Wishlist in the Multiverse. So, Wishlist in the Multiverse is a comedic adventure game about parallel universes. It tells the story about a gifted kid obsessed with the theory of parallel worlds and how he embarks on an adventure with Everett, an eccentric scientist from another world who can jump between universes at will. So these worlds are like alternate versions of each level and differing aesthetic, theme, and physicality. Switching between them allows the player to solve logical and special challenges and progress through the story. It's a journey filled with comedy and drama as the player discovers Everett's past and escape from a diverse cast of characters in a mission to capture them to save the multiverse. So the game is being developed by Studio Voyager, which is a Chilean studio that consists of just me and Aaron Frankel working on our very first game, and it's being co-developed with Iguanabi, another Chilean studio but with many years of game making experience on their backs. The game is also being published by Untold Tales, a Polish publishing company composed of highly experienced developers which have worked on games like Golf Club Wasteland and the recently launched Aspire in a State. We are making the game in Game Maker Studio 2. It's an amazing engine for beginners, and I started with it with zero prior knowledge, and if it wasn't for its accessibility and ease of use, Wishlist in the Multiverse wouldn't be what it is today, definitely. It has its issues though, especially when the scope of the game starts to grow, but I am still incredibly thankful for what it has allowed us to make. So one of the big inspiration for the game was Fez, which was like the most important reference on study case for the visual style and overall feel of the game. Bioshock Infinite was also one of the main inspiration for the theme mainly, and some games like Undertale and the Stanley Parable were big inspirations for the silly humor and that feels all the narrative of the game basically. Those last two in particular has this weird mix of being like a very tense and dramatic story at times, while also never stopping with their silly jokes and funny details, and I really wanted to replicate that special feeling in our story. Some other games I fondly remember are Zelda Minish Cap and Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, both from the Game Boy Advance, which I played a lot when I was a kid, and that of course also inspired a lot of this work. I like to mention also Green Fandango, which I heavily admire for its creativity and humor mainly. It's an amazing game not only for play but also for analyzing and study, and I really love to do that. Right now I cannot wait to play Long Days, which is a military RPG also being made in Chile by Bura, with fantastic story and characters. I am also keeping an eye on Sky Oceans from our friend at Octeto Studios, which has a beautiful feeling of adventure that really drives us to it. And of course I cannot wait to play the full version of Deltarune, which maintains like this really odd feeling of Undertale's narrative, which I love so much. So, Wishlist in the Multiverse will come to PC on all consoles, PlayStation 4 and 5, Nintendo Switch and Xbox One. We have received until now a lot of positive comments, especially on the Xbox demo, and we cannot wait to show you all the full version so you can enjoy the game as much as we did while making it.